Hello, Internet! This is HyperSonicSpeedGrov, the Grov as in the Pokémon Grovyle. This is episode 7 of my EarthBound Let's Play. In the last episode, we made it through the peaceful Rest Valley into Happy Happy Village, where there are cultists everywhere. And in this episode, the first thing I was planning on doing is buying an egg. Now, you may be wondering how I'm going to buy an egg with $0. Well, all you have to do is look at this sign. We trust you, feel free to shop here. And you can pay whatever you want for an egg. Even $0. Now, I do have a cultist chasing me. I might as well fight him. But I don't think I will. I normally would. He's good money. He's good experience. But I'm not going to fight him. Just because I think it's funny to leave him there. And also because we're going to fight this guy. I'm monitoring those who don't pay at the food stand. I noticed you didn't pay! And he fights us. He's an unassuming local guy, which is not dangerous at all. So, we are going to fight him. And just like that, he turned back to normal. You won this confrontation, but the good side of you must ache with regret. Ha ha ha! Now that we've bought an egg, I might as well explain why I did. You see, fresh eggs hatch into chicks after a while, and those chicks grow up into chickens, which you can sell for over $100, which we do not have much money, so it'll be very useful to have $100. You see, we have $345, and we are going to need to spend a lot more than $345 very soon. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to call Escargot Express as well, so I can free up some space in my inventory, potentially to buy some more eggs. So I'm going to try to avoid these cultists. We're going to, spoiler alert, I guess, we're going to have to fight some of those pretty soon. So I'm going to try to avoid them. At Escargot Express, I am going to put away the pencil eraser, and I'm also going to put away the travel charm, because it doesn't increase very much defense, and all it does is make you resist paralysis, which we will not come into contact with very soon, so I'm going to deposit it. I'm also going to buy more eggs, because I need money. And eggs are a very good way to get money. I think I might have to fight this cultist. Maybe if I had a skip sandwich, I would be able to avoid him. But no, that means we have to fight the insane cultist. They can call for help, making more insane cultists join the battle. And they can use a paint attack, which does about 4 damage to us. These guys are not a threat at all. And they keep calling in more cultists. If it gets to 2 or more, sometimes I'll just use Rockin' because I don't want to have to keep fighting these guys over and over again. It gets a little bit menial just bashing cultists because they're so unthreatening, but they do give good experience, and the more enemies you fight, the more money gets deposited in the ATM. So I guess it is worth it to beat up a bunch of cultists. And that smash attack saves us some time. Wow, 412 experience. Not bad. Now I'm going to grab a couple more eggs. Or, no, maybe just one. Unless I eat this croissant, then I can take another egg. Just gonna stock up. Because every egg is eventually $110, which I do want. Now, the first chick already hatched, you can tell because of the chirping that we will sadly have to hear in the background for a while. This cave, we could go in, we could do the thing that we have to do in there, or we could save it for later when it's more efficient to do so. Instead, I'm going to go to the cave up north, because it will be a little bit easier if we do it this way. Just trust me. If you want to do the cave to the east, it might be a little bit harder, and it might be a little bit longer, but you can do it if you want to. Here we are in Peace Forest Valley, you can tell by the territorial oaks. And this was the little area we could not get to before with the cabin. So if we head in here and talk to the girl behind the bars. Who? Are you Ness? Ness, I'm so glad it's you. I had a dream that a boy named Ness was my destiny. I know it's hard to believe. Therefore, I knew you would rescue me. If you didn't come, I would have had to try to bust out of here. You can't open the door. You'll have to get the key from Carpainter. He's got it hidden away. I heard Carpainter can control lightning. In that case, you should wear this Franklin badge, okay? Ness got the Franklin badge. I'll wait here until you return. Come back here and get me out once you defeat Carpainter. Don't worry about me. Just kick butt like I know you can. Now, if we hit help on the Franklin badge, we can see that by keeping it as one of your items, it deflects a lightning attack back at the attacker. This is going to be a very useful item to have throughout the game because there are quite a few enemies that like to use lightning attacks, so that'll be useful. And I saw one of our chicks finally grew up. If we go down here, we'll see what looks like Pokey. Hey Ness, you're just here to bother me, aren't you? You can call me Master Pokey, since Mr. Carpainter made me an important person in Happy Happyist. You should join us, but I know you won't. I'm glad I joined. I'm not gonna fight you, but these guys will. Later, potato. And he runs away, leaving us to fight two guys and a bird. I'm going to use Rockin' again, just to get rid of these cultists faster, especially because another one has joined, and now it'll leave us with only having to hit each guy once instead of hitting them twice. Luckily, it is quite a bit of experience that we can use. I'm pretty sure we're going to level up either after this or very soon after this. We're at the tail end of level 15. And now we can just get rid of all these cultists. Oh, they gave us a cookie. I don't want the cookie. I will leave the cookie behind. I abandoned the cookie. Oh baby, offense went up by 3, defense went up by 1, speed went up by 1, guts went up by 2, vitality went up by 2. Oh baby, IQ went up by 3, luck went up by 1. Sweet, maximum HP went up by 24, and maximum PP went up by 12, which is very nice. And Pokey is too fast, we can't catch up to him. If you hear that lower noise, that is the chicken, and if you hear the high-pitched chirping, that is the chick. Going to try to get these guys off screen so I don't have to fight them. I love doing that. It's a very useful trick. Now we're going to head into the Blue drugstore to try to sell some chickens. No, I don't want to buy. Let me sell you my chickens. Yes. I will actually buy this Sandlot bat because it is better damage, and I will sell the T-ball bat. And I think we might have another chicken, potentially? No, just a chicken, a fresh egg. In worst case scenario, we can always eat the egg. Now with the Franklin badge, I am comfortable heading into the next place we have to go. If this cultist doesn't catch me, please don't catch me, thank you. In this big building in the middle of town. Don't be scared, guys. Not all these guys fight you. They're completely safe, for the most part. Let's talk to this guy. Blue. Oh, you'd like to be one of us? Then give up what you're doing and go meet the great Mr. Carpainter as soon as possible. In this present, there is a croissant, which I will eat. And there are certain guys you have to talk to. It's like a maze. If we talk to the guy up top, we don't have to. This is the wrong way, but I like to talk to them, see their dialogue. Blue. What? I'm blocking you? Okay, I'll move out of your way. If we talk to this guy in the top left corner of this little subsection. Blue. I say, arm the torpedoes, full speed ahead. Or something like that. So now I'll crush you. And this is another insane cultist that we fight. See, now they're only dealing 3 damage. And we have 150 health. so we should be able to get rid of them very easily. Still very easily. Can tell one of our chicks grew up. Blue, don't bother us, we're in the middle of prayer. Okay, I'll move out of your way. Go quickly. We can talk to this guy. Blue, I'll stand somewhere else. Don't think he is the right path, though. Blue, don't disrupt our meeting. I'll stomp on you. This guy is completely unnecessary to fight. I am doing so for A, the experience, and B, the dialogue. And plus, it's money. I need money. Money is good. Blue, what? Are you saying that I'm only capable of walking in place? That's not true, see? Green. Oops, that's not it. I'm still new at this. In this box is a skip sandwich, which we will eat soon. There's this long hallway of guys. Blue. Hey, you! Anti-blue boy! You're getting on my nerves! Another guy to fight. Another day, another insane cultist. You can see this is the wrong path because nobody moves. Blue, I'm trying to learn how to whistle. I heard that whistling makes one smile. I'll practice over there. Blue, you strange unmasked fellow, don't go to heaven. That was a very interesting threat, but let's not dwell on it because the insane cultist is now gone. Here I'm going to eat the skip sandwich in this area where these guys are playing Ring Around the Rosie because the game can get a little laggy. Blue, you can't be happy unless you know Happy Happyism. Blue, why would a person who's not blue be here? Blue, this should wake you up. Well, I'm pretty sure that the skip sandwich might have woken Ness up, but I think the scream definitely helped. Well, now that we've cleared out all of the cultists, I'm just going to head into the room. I screamed, because I didn't know what else to do. And we can head up to see him. Carpainter. Thanks for coming. I've been waiting for you. I need your assistance to help make the world blue and change it into a happy and peaceful society. Will you be my right-hand assistant? No way. If you don't want to be my right hand, my left would be just fine. Just kidding. Your existence is a problem for me and my religion. Defy me and I'll end your pitiful game. Carpainter's lightning was reflected by the Franklin badge. And we begin the boss fight. Now, I would say that this is the easiest boss fight in the game, but the Starman Jr. is very easy. So is Carpainter. He uses crashing boom bang attacks, which are lightning, and if it hits you, it will reflect onto him and deal around 80 damage. So he can hurt himself. He can do paint attacks that do around 30 or 40 damage, but at this point in the game you should be able to handle a couple hits, and the fact that he damages himself about as much as he uses life up makes him pretty easy. You can use PSI Shield, so maybe it's not the best maybe I should have used Rockin' earlier, which I will now do, even though it's not going to deal as much damage. Oh, it just makes it disappear. That's a waste of a turn. I'm glad that lightning hit me, because now we can show that it deflected his lightning back onto him, winning the fight. Ness's level is now 17, maximum HP went up by 3. Not quite an eventful level up. Do you see the Mani statue behind me? Since I got the statue, I have been doing peculiar things. Please forgive me if you can. I just wanted to have a normal life. I apologize to everyone. Here's the key to open the jail in the mountain cabin where Paula is being held. Take the key and go. Ness got the key to the cabin. Now it's playing funny music instead of spooky music. So you're the boy that you went after Mr. Carpainter, and you're awesome! And the room is mostly empty. It looks like almost everyone woke up and left. There are only 3 people remaining. I don't want to stay. I'll get out of here. Sorry about everything. Let's be buddies. And now we step out into Happy Happy Village, and it's a lot nicer. What a horrible nightmare. I somehow woke up. Ness, let's be friends again. Please answer me. I promise to be good. Okay? Ha! I lied. See ya, sucker! And Pokey runs away. We'll probably never see him again, though, so it's nothing to worry about. Mr. Carpainter was pretty strange, but so was everyone else. Magic butterflies. Very good opportunity. They don't normally come out in Happy Happy Village, which is interesting. It was hard on the eyes to have everything blue. We need to return the town to its original colors. I'll be very busy. I'm a changed person. I'm no longer a believer in Happy Happyism. Anyway, I'm very curious about the place that lies ahead of here. Now we can go into the Nothing Blue drugstore. Not all of our products are blessed. And we can sell some more chickens. Both of our chickens are grown up, which nets us $220 more. Oh, no. I just accidentally bought a sandlot bat. That is not what I meant to do. So that's a bit of a waste of money, but it should be fine. As long as we have another chicken to sell. $200. That's good. Alright. Now that we've sold our chickens, we can get back to the less pressing issue, freeing the kidnapped child. All we have to do is head back through the cave into the Peaceful Rest Valley cabin and use that key. Use. Ness used the key to the cabin. Thank you, Ness. You're just like I imagined you would be. I'm sure that some people in Tucson are worried about me. Getting back there may be dangerous, but we can do it if we combine our strength. I'm able to use a little psychic power that is actually pretty deadly. Let's head back to Tucson. Paula joined you. Now we have a second member of the team. Starting at level 1 with 30 hit points and 10 psychic points, and 1 PSI ability, Paula is the potentially strongest member of our team. See, she has PSI Freeze Alpha, which causes a very cold wind to swirl around one enemy, inflicting about 180 points of damage, which is quite a lot. It may freeze the enemy completely, and it may not be so effective against some enemies. But even Rockin' has the not very effective against some enemies stipulation. Some enemies it doesn't even work on. So PSI Freeze is very good for 4 PP. It is a great ability. You'll probably be using it till the end of the game. So Paula is a very valuable party member, even though all her stats are only 2 right now. Now she's only level 1, so we're going to want to train her up. She has nothing equipped, and she comes with a bread roll and a teddy bear. But now we can start giving her things using the give option in the menu. I'm going to give her the bomb, just in case we need to deal damage. And now we have a lot more space in our inventory, which is very nice. And now you've probably realized why there are all these crows, is so that you can train up Paula. Level 1 enemies are good for a level 1 party member. She does have a new battle command, which is Pray, which can deal... It can do a lot of things. It can deal damage, it can heal HP, it can heal PP, it can make everyone start crying. So I'm just going to use it. I don't use it much because it's not very reliable. But Ness did end up defeating the crow. So Next battle we get into, I will use it unless I forget, but I will try to use Pray because it's a pretty interesting battle command. I just don't use it a lot because there's a chance it doesn't do something useful, and then that's a waste of a turn. That could have been used doing something else. So, Paula prayed with her whole heart. Rainbow-colored light shone into the area, and revived Spiteful Crow A. You see, this is why I don't like to use Pray. I am going to use PSI Freeze on Spiteful Crow B, just to show, because each PSI has a different animation. That was PSI Freeze Alpha. As marketed, it did deal about 180 damage, which is nice, and these crows are leaving behind cookies, which I'm just going to use on Paula now because they don't really recover much health. The teddy bear that Paula comes with is also useful because the teddy bear is very useful and we don't have to pay for it. And now, in a peaceful happy village, I think this is a good place to end the video. In the next episode, we'll check out that cave to the east and see what's in there. But for now, this has been HyperSonicSpeedGrov, the Grov as in the Pokémon Grovyle. Thanks for watching.